Here we go. It's Wednesday morning here on KSJE, and joining me here in our visual radio studio to talk a little bit about some of the fine arts events that are coming to San Juan College in the next month or two. Linann Easley is here from the Henderson Fine Arts Center. Linann, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you and have you here.
Always glad to be here. Always glad to be here.
Lots of stuff coming up.
Oh, December
Right?
is packed.
Yeah, busy
well,
time.
we have like 2 weeks, of course, before we close for the Christmas season, so we've got
So
to
you cram
pack
it all
in there.
Yeah, that's what you
That's
do.
right.
Okay, that's exciting. And so next week, as a matter of fact, you have a play opening, right?
We do. We have the traditional Christmas carol that everybody knows, but we've put a classic Western spin on it.
Okay.
A stagecoach breaks down and a tale. They sit around telling tales. It's great adaptation of the classical play that everybody knows.
Right.
It was written originally by some friends of mine up at Creed, Colorado at the Creed Repertory Theater Company. One of the authors passed away this year, so they shared the play with me, and we've adapted it a little bit more and added our own dialogue and storyline to enhance it. And so this is our version of Christmas Carol for this holiday season.
Interesting. And so for folks, I mean, folks know the story of A Christmas Carol,
sure,
the
yeah.
traditional Dickens story, right?
Right,
But this
right.
is something that people might be pleasantly surprised with the
Yeah,
changes,
this is
right?
a fun little, it'll be fun to watch each character sort of morph into each of these different characters, because all of the action takes place on stage, so they become the next character and turn into the ghosts and all of that right before your eyes.
Speaking of the ghost of Christmas past, outside our window is David Bramhall, and he's gonna confuse us right now. Yes. So there's a shout out to Dr. Bramhall.
Dr. Bramhall.
I wish I could have shown you, audience, Dr. Bramhall as he walked by with his wooden club.
Right,
And that's a
off the
whole other
train
story.
students.
And
Yep.
that's a whole other story. Anyways, Western Christmas Carol. So
Yeah.
it opens this week, as
It
I
does.
mentioned, right? Or
It
I'm
does.
sorry, next week.
Next week.
Next
No,
week. This
next
is Thanksgiving week.
Right.
So next week.
We're closed. Don't
We're
come.
closed. Please don't come. But beginning on December 5th.
The 5th, 6th, the 7th,
Right.
and 8th.
And we want to remind everybody that on the 7th is Luminarius.
Is Luminarius. And it will also affect the performance on December the 6th, because they'll be shutting down the parking lots and that kind of thing.
Right.
But you'll be fine. Just come and park on the north side of campus for the Friday the 6th. But on December the 7th, you want to go park where the walkers park, which is Trades and Tech and up by the QCB and
the
that
Quality
area.
Center for Business, so it's
Right.
kind of that. It's off of College Boulevard.
Yeah, you're going
And
to
that's how
come
you can
down
get to the
Pinion
college.
Hills and come down College Boulevard, and you'll see
Just
signs.
past the School of Energy would
Yep.
be where you would enter a parking lot. That's one way.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you'll see signs, and there'll be people directing traffic. So you're going to park there, and you want to come just a little bit early, because you're going to have to walk to the Little Theater. So give yourself time for that. But you're going to come down the backside of the Little Theater, and there will be green and red luminarias lighting your trail. At the end of the trail is our beautiful Christmas parade float that was just in the parade on Thursday night. It will be all lit up for you to see.
Okay.
And then you'll come in the back doors of the Little Theater. There will be costumed characters bringing you into the theater, and then you'll come into the lobby and come into the theater like normal.
Okay, but that's the way to do it. And so that's for the performance on December the 7th. That's Saturday during Luminarias.
During Luminarias. And then when the play is done, you'll be able to go out the front doors and wander the campus and look at the lovely light display.
There you go. But that should be great. And it's always great, I think, to see the campus all decked out for Luminarias.
So beautiful.
And and we're hoping for good weather, and
Right.
It might be just cool enough to
It'll be chilly.
remind
You'll
you
need to
that
bring your
it's
gloves.
Christmas season.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah, but there you go. But the 4 dates are going to be, it opens on Thursday, next Thursday
right.
the 5th, 7 p.m., and then, of course, you have Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m., and then the other date is going to be...
A 2 o'clock Sunday matinee. And it only runs the one weekend.
So that's your only chance.
So get it while it's hot.
Next weekend, everybody, and
That's
that
right.
is the Western Christmas Carol. And again, it's kind of a locally, regionally produced written play.
Yeah. Joey Herring and Rebecca Krebs wrote our adaptation to the script that, like I said, I got from the Creed Repertory Theater Company. I did this show for them several years ago. They were wanting to do something because they get snowbound up there, and they get
In Creed,
stir
that's
crazy.
true. They need something to do during the long winter months, right?
And even the local community is like, let's do something fun. And so they open up the theater to the community, and they do these great events. And this was one of them. And I was very honored to get to drive up there between snowstorms,
right,
and do this show with them. So it's very near and dear to my heart. So I was really grateful when they shared the adaptation with me so that we could do it here.
Very cool. So you're taking Victorian London and changing it into Western
Yeah, you're going to be in an aspen forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have those around here.
We do.
So
we'll have an aspen forest on stage.
not a big leap to think about that. So
Right.
that sounds great. Looking forward to it.
It'll be fun.
So Western Christmas Carol next week, everybody, here in the Little Theater at San Juan College.
In the Little Theater, that's right.
Okay, very good. And then the next event that we want to tell folks about is a traveling performance, I think, right?
Yeah,
For
one
Christmas,
of our
just in
Silhouette
time.
Series tour shows. It's called Mark O'Connor's An Appalachian Christmas and Friends, and it'll be over in the Henderson Fine Arts Center. It was originally scheduled for Tuesday, the 17th, but we've moved that to Thursday, December the 19th.
Okay.
So if you see conflicting information, that's why, but it's actually on Thursday at 7 p.m. in the Henderson Fine Arts Center.
Okay, and we're getting this information from the Silhouette Series Facebook page, and that's probably the go-to place as well
That's
as
right.
the website for all date changes or last-minute announcements
Absolutely.
and things
Stuff
like
like that happens,
Sure.
where we need to
Yeah.
make a better route for the artist or something happens. And so very rarely, but sometimes they cancel or something like that. And so, yeah, we have the Henderson Fine Arts Center Facebook page, and then we also have the Silhouette Series on Facebook page. Those always have ticket links, so you can purchase your tickets online. Or, of course, you can go to the San Juan College page and click the events tab, and it will take you to the next page, and you can buy Silhouette Series tickets from there as well. So we try to make it as easy as possible for whatever your preference of navigation is to find us and find the shows you want to come see.
Very good. And we have a little bit of a clip from Mark O'Connor and this
Yeah.
Appalachian Christmas. So we will, through the miracle of YouTube, everybody, we will give a listen here, what it's all about.
Mark O'Connor and the O'Connor Band.
Thank you.
A little bit of the Mark O'Connor Appalachian Christmas coming to Farmington and San Juan College in December. Linann Easley is my guest here in our studios, and that gets you into the spirit, really does.
Absolutely. The Mark O'Connor band, of course, is Grammy Award winning. If you know fiddle music at all, you're going to be amazed that Mark O'Connor is coming to Farmington because he's really fabulous. He's very well known, and as a recording artist, he's widely sought after. So it's really fantastic that we were able to get them to come and to do a Christmas special in particular. So it's going to be a great show. It is reserved seating. We are expecting it to sell out, so we encourage you to get your tickets soon. Or, even better, give them to somebody as a gift.
Hey, that's an idea, isn't it?
That's right.
Right?
For live performing events, make the best gifts. It's not another tchotchke that's going to sit on the shelf or find its way to Goodwill. It's a live performing performance experience that they're never going to forget.
That's true. And that's, again, coming on Thursday, December 19th.
That's right.
Here at San Juan College, 7 p.m. over in the Henderson Fine Arts Center.
Yeah.
And so if folks want to buy tickets, they can do that through your
You can do it through
Facebook
the website or call
website?
the box office at
Okay.
505-566-3430. You're welcome to come down. We're open from 9 until 5, Monday through Friday, so you can pick out your seats. We have beautiful new aisles in the Henderson, so there's lots of leg room. So if you want to come pick out your seats and get as close as possible, come down to the box office, and we're happy to help you out.
Okay, there you go. Don't come today because we're closed today. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
So
We're
don't come
closed for
today.
the Thanksgiving break.
But
That's
next
right,
week,
but
come next week. Come next Monday.
Yeah.
And there you go. You'll be all set. You'll get you set
Absolutely.
up. Or go online.
Or go online.
You can go online
24
today.
hours.
You could buy tickets in your
That's right.
pajamas right now.
Right.
You could do that. So very good. That's coming up. The other event that I want to ask you a little bit about, we're going to the new year, 2020. You have
right.
another play coming up, and you're looking for actors for
Yeah.
auditions, right?
Yeah, we're having auditions for Thornton Wilder's Our Town, if you're familiar with that. It is a classic tale of small town Americana, family, love, life, death, and everything that goes with it. We need actors of all genres from ages 8 to 80. We're happy to have you. If you've never been in a play before and you have no idea what an audition entails and
Right.
are horrified and scared to death by the idea, come down to the box office. We have audition packets for you. There's a song that I want you to sing, and there's a little piece of dialogue that I want you to memorize so you can be Mrs. Gibbs or be Mr. Gibbs, but you don't have to go find information. I've got it all picked out for you.
It's in a packet. In the packet.
It's in the packet. The song is Blessed Be the Tie That Binds. So if you've ever sat in church in any time in your life, I bet you know this song. It's real easy. It's real simple. You do not have to be a singer. This is not a musical.
Okay.
There's just a town choir.
Okay.
And it is small town Americana, so there is some choir type singing.
But you're not solo singing. You're
not
singing with a
solo
group.
Singing, you're singing
So
with
that-
a group. And even if you are like absolutely not singing, no way, no how, that's fine too.
There's a way around that.
There's a way
I
around
know.
it.
Yep. Good.
And this is our spring show. It'll happen in the Henderson Fine Arts Center. We'll run the first 2 weekends in March, so you do have to be available
Right.
for that time frame. We rehearse Monday through Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m., so you need to be available during that time frame. But you don't have to be there every night because it is a large cast, and we'll do certain scenes, so you just need to be available for those time frames.
When
So if
you're-
you've got a couple
yeah.
nights a week you can give me, I can work with that.
Okay. How big a cast? You said large cast. How big
It
is
is a
it?
large cast. I'd like to see about 30 people on
That's
stage.
that's a lot of folks.
It is a lot of folks.
Yeah. Okay. But all ages, you said. It's an all ages show kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, when we did Oliver last year, we had a whole family that came and were in the production. There were several actually that they got to perform with their kids, and it's a really wonderful experience.
Well, that
to
saves
be
you a
on stage
babysitter.
with your
See, if you
family,
just
right?
you get the kids to audition too, and you're
That's
all set.
right.
Or mom and dad, doesn't matter.
So,
how it
and
goes.
it's a really unique experience to do with
Yeah,
your children, to
sure.
be backstage and getting dressed, and the energy that's involved with live performance. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great bonding moment.
Very true. Well, and you and I both tell the praises of live performances
That's
and
right.
the
You've
arts
been in a
and
couple of
all
shows
those
for
things.
us, right?
A couple, Sandstone,
Maybe
but
this
you know.
is a good one for you.
I don't know. Well, you said 8 to 80, so I guess that
You
would
fall
fit.
in that time frame, right?
A little more towards the 80 than the 8, but okay. But thank you. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and a lot of people, it's even just to be in the audience to see people that you know, like, hey, I know that person. That's my
Yeah.
accountant now on stage, being an actor, kind
That's
of thing.
right.
It's kind of cool.
That's right.
So that will be happening.
Yeah,
The
so
audition in January.
January
Everybody.
9th is the auditions for those from 7 to 8:30. We call it open call, but it's not like everybody's in the room while you're auditioning. You'll wait in the lobby, you'll take a number, you'll wait your turn, you'll come in and you'll audition for me,
Right.
and we'll talk, and it's real easy, real low key. You can
It's not like
come-
we see in the movies where there's a thin little light bulb hanging and there's
No.
dark people in the audience going, thanks, we'll call you.
Yeah, it's
No.
not going to be like that. Yeah, I have a friend who auditioned for Lion King in New York, and she said they were stacking chairs behind her while she's,
Trying
trying
to do
to
her-
sing her number and do her dance. No, it's not like that at
Okay,
all.
good.
It's very comfortable, and you can even come in and say, "Look, Linann, I've never done this in my life. I'm horrified. I just want to be in the show." We can.
I bet you could make arrangements, right?
We can work something out.
If you've got the time commitment to do, you would
Absolutely.
work with people, I think. So
Absolutely.
That's great. Well, looking forward to that. That is in January, the auditions.
The audition
and
is
then
in
the rehearsals
January.
will start shortly thereafter,
And
I
then
would
we'll
assume,
start
right?
the week after.
Okay.
Yeah, we start right away because we need a good 5 to 6 weeks. It's a big show.
Right.
With a lot of moving parts. And
And again, the performances will be in March, you said, first 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be the first 2 weekends in March.
Okay.
I actually have those dates right here in front of me.
I bet she
As
does.
a matter of fact. Yeah, we open on the 6th. We
Okay.
run 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th at 7 p.m. And then we have a Sunday matinee at 2 p.m. on March the 15th, right
Okay.
before spring break.
There you go. So you're all done by spring break. So if you have spring break plans, you're okay.
good.
Not going to
You're
be a
good.
problem
It's
at all.
not going to
See?
bump into them at all.
That's important. See?
Yeah.
So there you are. Very good. And then the other thing I want to ask you about is the next performance that's coming in, which I know always
Ooh,
is a favorite.
popular. Yeah, the Peking Acrobats.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Peking Acrobats is one of the top-rated touring Chinese acrobats in the country. And they're going to be with us on January the 14th. That's a Tuesday night. I know it's a school night, but the show starts at 7. It will be over at 9. So you and your children can be in home, tucked in bed by 9:30.
Yeah.
So, because it's a great event to bring your kids to.
Right.
It's very family friendly, and it's mind-blowing, the stuff that they do and perform. And we've got a little clip.
We do. Let me get to it really quick. It looks like it's a really short clip, though, now that I look at it, Linann, but that's okay. We will show it anyway, right?
Fast and
30
furious,
seconds.
just like them.
Here we go. Let's see what we got. Peking Acrobats, everyone. We're not getting audio, so we'll have to do a little play-by-play here, Linann.
That's
But
right.
this chair stack is one.
Oh my gosh,
The-
the chair stack they do. Think of it as like a giant Chinese carnival, but they do the chair stack. And he
Right.
has to do it down in front of the proscenium because there's so many chairs
Oh, it's so
that
tall?
it gets higher than the proscenium of the
Whoops.
theater.
Okay.
So not only is he on the proscenium, but he's on the orchestra pit, so it shifts a little bit, and he has to like adjust for that. And like they do it on bottles and
Oh, yeah.
whew, makes my heart flutter just watching
Right.
it.
Well, yeah, I bet, as the manager of theater, right? But yeah, so front row people, keep your eyes open.
That's right.
Yeah.
You could get to catch a Chinese performer. It'll be great. No, they're
could.
so good. And and they do the contortionist balance, the
Right.
candles and they just do so many of them, and it's
really amazing
actually
to see.
really beautiful. It's
And
a beautiful show.
Yeah, and the training that goes into it, and just, I mean, these people are
They
so...
start at a very young age training to do this, and of course, as most circus performers are, it's in the family, and so they tour all year long. And this is what they do for a living, and it's really beautiful. And like I said, the Peking Acrobats are one of the largest companies that tour in the United States, and I think they're definitely super high quality, and it'll be a
Right.
great event
And
to
I would
bring
s-
your kids. Or again, you could give these tickets as a gift. You
Right.
can come down and buy the tickets, and
Reserve seating, so you can pick out the
great
seats.
seats for your family or your friends.
Okay.
And they'll never forget you for it.
That's true. That's very true. And I would think that this show, as well as some of the other ones that we've talked about today, but has a real big chance of selling out.
Oh yeah, the Peking Acrobats will sell out, no doubt.
So don't wait till
I wouldn't
January.
wait, yeah, and especially if you want to be like in the midst of the action, you need to come get your tickets now, because it's a different show, down close as opposed to say like in the balcony north
Right.
40. Like,
Well, like you said,
yeah.
I might catch an acrobat if I'm sitting in the front row. So it might just fall into
Or
my
the
lap.
lion comes down because, like I say, they do the
Yeah.
whole Chinese New Year. The big lion and the dragon. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Very good. What would you say the range for ticket prices are for this show?
It's between 25 and 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 for adults, 22 for students and seniors. Children 18 are $18, and 12 and under is $12. So
Well, it's easy to
can
remember. So
remember it.
there you
Yeah.
go. And I would assume, I know they travel all over North America, and
They
so
do.
they go to places like Albuquerque and Denver and Phoenix probably, and the prices that you would pay to see them there are a lot more than what you just quoted.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you even just went to Albuquerque to go see them, you'd pay twice that much.
So, same
And
show,
not be as close.
same show,
Same exact show.
double the money.
It's not pared down because it's Farmington or anything.
So take advantage of the prices here.
That's right.
Is what I would tell people.
That's right.
So, very good. Well, Linann, it's a busy time as always, but lots of stuff going on. Thank you for
Oh my
bringing
gosh.
it to
And-
us.
Yeah, and don't forget we have all of our guests that come in. So we have Nutcracker and
Right.
band concerts and choir concerts. And
Well, we're getting Dr.
drumming
Fetz is here
concerts.
next to
Yeah.
talk a little bit about music.
Yeah, there's
and
so much happening.
so there's a lot going on. I
Check
know.
out the website because we've got it all listed.
Silhouette series at San Juan College's Facebook page or the
That's
website.
right. Or the Henderson Fine Arts Center Facebook page or the website, or just give us a call. Even if you're like, I heard about the show and I don't know where it's at, even if it's in Durango or at the Civic Center or whatever, we know where it's at and we're happy to help you out.
There you go. Perfect. One-stop shop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linann.
Thanks, Scott.
Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thank you very much. That is Linann Easley from the Henderson Fine Arts Center here at San Juan College, my guest here on KSJE.